Yes, let me double check on my phone to to make sure we're live. Let's see if I can find it. Let me double check on my phone.
Yeah.
We're live. Okay, cool. Let's see if anyone's live. Anyone can see us. Give us a wave. Let's see. People will start getting the notification now. Let's see if anyone's live. Yeah. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. It's actually really good. I'm right now on the other side of Poland, but it's cool. What about you?
Yeah, it's good. It's 10 p.m. here, so soon I'll be going to bed or trying to go to bed because yeah, I'm normally a bit of a night owl. I think
Oh,
a few people are joining us. Can you let us know that you can hear us okay and see us okay and everything? Um, yeah, so 10 p.m. here. I'm at home and I forgot my camera. I left it at the office. I don't have my camera, so I'm using my. Sorry, forgive me, anyone, if the camera is a bit crappy or the light is a bit crappy. But yeah, it's nighttime here and um, yeah, not a great camera. But yeah, you're not at home either, or at the
no,
office. You're somewhere else.
no. On the other side, yeah, on the other side of Poland, and we just visited our friend. She needed some help, so yeah, I'm working here, and my fiance, she's with her outside. So yeah, for now.
Yeah, yeah, cool. Yeah, no, that's good. And yeah, like the main reason to do a live today, it's just a quick one that someone said here. So I can't see the name, but uh, I, I I bet I know who this person is. I bet it's Benit, because he he knows I'm from Chile and
Okay.
he lived in Chile. He's also a product founder. Yeah, it is Benit. He's also a product founder, and he lived in Chile for a little bit. He was he had some funding and was part of like um, yeah, what do you call it, like sort of like an incubator or something like that in
Yeah, yeah,
Chile. And so he learned he learned a lot of the slang there and stuff. He's just said like sort of what's up,
yeah,
what's
yeah.
up,
In Spanish.
where on is like it's a slight insult, but friends use it as
Yeah,
endearing.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it's not an insult within friends. It's like if I said
yeah,
like you know, what's up, idiot, or what's up, you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
something like that. But um, yeah, I always forget that he knows a few of those terms. But yeah, no, cool. So people can see us. That's good. Yeah, we're gonna keep this one short, and we just wanted to do a quick live to show a few case studies, a few viral case
Mm.
studies, focusing probably on, you know, ones that are properly viral. You know, that
Yeah,
they're not like a company with a massive advertising budget or anything like that, but more like a, you know, the actual viral one, and then maybe a few cognitive biases, just to give people a feel for what's in the Kickstart Side Hustle platform. And yeah, yeah, just take it away. Show us
okay.
what you got, and so we can keep this one short and you know,
Yeah.
go to
So,
bed.
uh, should I show my screen, or I mean, it's not really
If you
actually, it's not necessary.
it's
It's
not necessary.
necessary. No, no, no. I mean, okay. So I will start from the.
You can show your screen, and also we can keep the camera. It's up to you.
Oh, okay, okay, that would be good.
Like we can keep the cameras as well as sharing the screen.
Yeah.
Let's see
Okay, so
who's calling us rockstar. I want to know. I want to know who this legend of a person is calling us rockstar. Let's see. Oh, Kartik, my friend. Okay, let me pop your screen.
Okay.
Let me get rid of these comments and go on the screen. There you go.
Okay, so this is my new idea about the Blair Witch Project. This is actually my first viral case study, but it's also many sources considered it as one of the first viral case study, a viral marketing campaign, because they just had this movie budget had just $60,000, and they ended up at 250 million earnings worldwide. And actually, it was it was very well planned, because what they did, well, we all know about
$60,000 budget.
Yeah,
the Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, and 250 million earnings.
Wow, that's crazy.
So they created, this is probably the first video that was supposed to look like it was real, and so the whole theme we know about the movie. But other than that, they put the leaflets like for the missing posters for those guys all around the city. They also created the website that published the notes from those people, like if someone was searching for those people, and they put the notes on their website. So it's like people were investigating online the whole campaign, the whole missing people action, and so people were really engaged. Even EMDB website that shows the ratings of the videos, they even thought this is real. So they thought at the beginning that those people went missing. So this attracted more and more people, and they were consistent updating everything. They posted on many forums and legends. Actually, what they did, people love to believe in urban legends. So if this was just something like, oh, someone was killed by someone else, this would die very early on. But if this was considered, oh, this is a myth, this actually can be true, and we don't know what happened, but there is this Blair Witch legend, myth. So they tapped into it. They actually created it as well, like developed it. And so people really wanted to believe it was true because of the myth, the legend. That's why it went viral. And the very high arousal emotions make us to spread the information further to our colleagues, to our friends, because we think this is something worth interesting, and because of how we want to be perceived by our friends. If we share the interesting story, we are perceived as someone very interesting. Different one, very common to many people, the $1 million homepage. And I really thought this would be good to cover that up, because the guy, I'm not sure how old was he, but probably like 18 years old, when he wanted to go to the college, but he didn't have the money for the college. So he decided to take something which is in real life, which is the billboard, online. So he just changed the perception. He took it online. At first, he reached out to his family and friends that bought 400 pixels. Each pixel is for $1. So within the first week he sold, like within the first 2 weeks he sold almost 5,000 pixels, and he started to reaching out to media, because if he started to reach out to media, telling them, "Oh, people, I just created this website, but no one is buying anything, like without any social proof, you wouldn't go." But when he started to advertise it, and he started to advertise, "Oh, I created this website that you can buy pixels, which is something absurd," and then people started already buying it, and actually I'm making money of it for my college. This is the storytelling behind all of that. So people started to share that, and after the first media coverage in the register, all the media started to picking up as well, and he started to reach out to other medias as well, like, "Oh, I've been already coverage in this place and that place, maybe yeah, you might."
So this guy just created like a digital billboard,
Yeah, actually did this
and
thing.
and just, you know, people could buy a pixel,
Yeah,
and put whatever they wanted on the
yeah,
pixel.
yeah, like the logo or whatever. This website still works. Many of those websites that bought those pixels don't exist anymore, but still the website is on. So that's very, very interesting, because he had no budget, and within like 4 months he made more than $1 million, because the last pixels actually were sold for much, much bigger price. He sold it on
Yeah,
the
because
auction on eBay.
he was running out of pixels,
Yeah,
and probably had a lot of demand for them.
yeah. So that's
Crazy.
his story, and he is actually the best example that shows that you can create a viral effect, viral campaign with very low budget and have a very high return, because he created like 3 or 4 projects like that. He created this, which is Soccer. It was online game that there was this situation where the bush was thrown at with the shoe by the reporter or someone.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
And this story went viral. So he and his friends, like within 3-4 hours, they created this website, this video game. They implemented in here, like as a social proof, the number of shoes that was thrown, and so you had limited time. You had your score, and you under that you had the share button. So everything was strategically planned for people to just go get some kind of addicted somehow, not addicted, but like gamified to
Yeah,
experience.
you gamified, because
Yeah,
anything that has levels or has score
yeah,
makes people want to, you know, get better. The
and
You know,
share
do
with
it,
your
and then
friends.
improve, and then improve, and then improve, and then, you know,
Yeah,
prove to others that they've done better.
yeah. So what he did, he created this website and he started to sharing with his friends. When the website just blew up, like within the first week, uh, it got 9 million visitors, and
Yeah,
under the game they had like um, lead not lead magnet, like lead generation. They wanted to collect emails to their
yeah.
meme page that they are going to start within like few months, and they collected within 1 week 120,000 200 yeah 120,000 k of emails.
Emails. Wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, that was really something. And so that's actually like, if you hundreds of millions of dollars from this, you can if you turn those emails into any kind of revenue.
Yeah, of course. You have a huge email list that you can advertise to anything.
Yeah. Other than that, he created like Do Nothing 40 Minutes website, which is also gamified way of um, website experience. Like whoever
I think we lost I think we lost you for a minute.
oh, okay.
You're back.
uh, okay.
The do nothing. That's when we
40
lost
minutes.
you
Okay.
for 2 minutes. Well,
Yeah. So that's he created this as well.
Yeah.
And he actually,
What's that one? What's that one about?
when you enter this website, it still works actually, and it still has like 100,000 viewers every month, and it's been on, and it's 10-year website, which do nothing else than shows you the clock when you enter anything. If you move your mouse, if you do anything, the clock starts again. So let's say it asks you to do actually nothing for 2 minutes, and after that, when the clock goes to zero, you have the sharing button to share to your friends that you have achieved it. And actually, this small project got 2 million, no, 2 million users within 10 days.
Wow.
And this project also was an inspiration app, for their app, Calm app, that is right now valued at almost $2 billion.
Wow.
So, and I
So
explain everything.
literally, these website, you just did nothing for 2 minutes, and if you
Yeah,
did anything like move your mouse or anything like that, or
yeah,
click anything, then it resets,
yeah,
and then that's everything it does.
yeah. Nothing
And
else.
then people just shared it with others.
Yeah.
And how did they make money? That where you did they have advertisement on the website
Uh,
or lead
yeah.
generation, like collecting emails or something like that?
No, no, no. After a while, they didn't have even the app. They just wanted to do this for fun, this
Yeah,
website.
yeah,
And after a while, I mean, after when they created it, they were like, okay, we might be up to something. So they created the app called Calm. And right now,
yeah,
you have the logo of Calm on this website that brings decent amount of traffic to their
yeah,
app.
yeah.
Okay. Other, well, in terms of SaaS, there are few examples as well that I have in there. And I wanted to get ClickFunnels because we probably all heard of ClickFunnels, but actually they went kind of viral. Well, I mean, they earned 14 million revenue within the first year. So I consider it kind of viral.
Oh,
And
for sure.
yeah, and actually, what they did, they bootstrapped, they created in public. People love to follow this kind of stories, like create in public. Well, also Branson, Russell Branson, when he created this campaign, he already had a huge following, like million
Yeah.
emails he had. So it's not like he didn't. He used it without any using any emails. Uh, do you hear it or not?
Yes, yes. What is it,
I'm
phone?
sorry. I have no idea. There is no one at home right now, so I cannot. Oh, just like 10 seconds.
What is it? Is it not an alarm? There you go. This is live, people. You can tell it's not pre-recorded and
Yeah, this
pushed
is
live. It's
yeah.
properly live.
It's properly live. Okay. Okay. So I'm sorry for that.
Was
Um,
that the potatoes burning in the oven or something like that?
no, no, like it was my fiance. She couldn't, she didn't have the key to the door,
Oh,
so
okay, okay.
she opened up. Yeah. Well, other than that,
Yeah. So ClickFunnels. It's interesting because I haven't read this particular case study. So I'm not sure
yeah,
what the information you have in there, but it's really interesting because one of the main things for them to also go quite viral was their really like crazy what do you call it, like generous affiliate program.
yeah, yeah,
So they 40% commission, and everyone was going crazy about ClickFunnels. So it was for a lot of people that had a following, like let's say course creators. selling ClickFunnels for them, promoting ClickFunnels for them was very easy, you know. Like
Yeah.
I remember when I have a marketing agency, and the online course I did to learn how to run Facebook ads and Google ads and things like that before I started my agency 3 years ago. Like those guys, they had like, you know, like 2,000 students, I think, and they were pushing ClickFunnels, right? So for them, it was an easy sell because they're teaching you to learn how to create funnels and landing pages for clients, and how to run Facebook ads and things like that. And then they're giving you templates for ClickFunnels, right? So of course, you as a total noob, you don't know anything else, and you just go with whatever they're teaching you, and that's $97 a month, and those guys were getting you know, like $40 a month.
Yeah, 40%
as commission.
recurring revenue. So it was every month.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And you know, then ClickFunnels, they have, if you get 100 people in, then they have the dream car thing that they pay your car repayments. It's just really good affiliate program. So that was part of their viral strategy.
Yeah, many SaaS companies, they have their affiliate programs, but the affiliate program sucks, like 10%, and you have and for the only for the first purchase, even if it's monthly, like the company is, it's monthly payment, but still you've got like just 10% from the first one, so it's nothing compared to this one. So, and many people started their own businesses just from ClickFunnels. And like, not started, but I mean, most of the money comes from ClickFunnels. So yeah, like referrals was one of the things, but one of the most important ones. SEO, paid ads, upselling was huge. It's huge as well. Webinars, events, so everything that is this is a case study. But I just wanted to mention that because with SaaS it's different. You have to show yourself, your face, and it's how you structure your business as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Other than that, I have an e-commerce showing Nerdy Nuts, which is this is just a peanut butter, but they've got from 7K to 1 million in 4 months using just affiliate marketing, not affiliate market. Yeah, it was influencer marketers from influencers.
From influencers.
Just influencers from TikTok, nothing else. I mean, there is also like quirky copywriting, storytelling, product drops, which is also something very, very cool. Which is this is taken like from Supreme, from the brand Supreme, that they have their drops whenever they show like drop the clothes once, I don't know, once a month or once a week. I'm not sure about it, but they sell within like 1 hour, 1 day.
Wow.
So, and with this, with Nerdy Nuts, whenever they drop their peanut butters, they sell within like a few minutes or even seconds sometimes. And right now they got to the much better point because it's been already 1 year since from that case study.
And so that's just normal peanut butter.
Yeah, nothing else.
Nothing special.
No, nothing special actually. Yeah. Here's another case study. It's about traf, and it shows you that it's also you have to be in the right place and at the right time. So, but this guy was very consistent with his content. He was posting on Twitter, his website, his graphics, and then all of a sudden there was a time 1 year ago when iOS allowed people to put their own icons on the icons of your phone. So you had, for example, you had like Twitter icon, but you could put different picture of it. And this guy just published his very, very stylish set of icons that he had somewhere else on his in his PC, but he said like, "Oh, this looks good. Let's just publish it now because it's the right timing." And people just went for it. Like within 1 month, he made 280K.
Yeah.
Nothing like from just selling these icons, and all the YouTube influencers actually picked it up. Mac, MK BHD. I'm not sure what his full name was.
Yeah.
Do you know him?
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
but okay. Anyway, so
Right.
he was in this good time, and he was just prepared and a very good time.
Yeah.
So and he still receives a lot of like 5K every month just from this, and it's been really so. And TBH is insane in terms of case studies. So it shows you how small group of people, like 5 or 4 people, they created an app without they didn't have any budget for marketing, and after launch they sold their app for $30 million to Facebook.
Wow.
So after 2 months after launch,
Wow.
and they actually for the starters, they created an app that was very good for the teenagers in terms of do you see it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So the teenagers, they seek validation, they want to be appreciated, let's say, from their friends. So they went to the app and then they invited their friends, which is also a viral feature, and they could out of they had the question, let's say, which one of these friends has the most integrity, and you had 4 friends. You just choose one of them, and this friend really received diamonds, points, whatever, and you just scroll through this app like this, and the more diamonds you had, the more features you had. So you wanted to. So this was integrated viral feature based on hook model. That was very important in terms of viral itself. But what they did at the very beginning, they created Instagram accounts that was private. No one could see what's inside, and they created Instagram accounts of every high school in where it was it in one state in Georgia. They created those accounts, and then they invited like they call it, let's say, TBH at NHAS, which stands for name for the high school, and then they invited the students of the high school to follow them, but the students couldn't see the content because it was still private.
Yeah. They had to
And
join.
yeah, they had to join. And when they launched the app, all of a sudden they made their accounts open, not private anymore.
Yeah.
So
Public.
public. So the students received the notifications that there is something going on with this account. They went to this Instagram account, and they've seen the link for the app to just download them. So thousands of students received this app. They went for the app. They started inviting their friends, and what they did also very, very interesting. They didn't publish in the whole US all at once. They started to publish it state by state. So when it was just in Georgia, other people, kids from other states, they wanted this app because they've heard about it, but they couldn't download it. So this created a FOMO similar to Clubhouse.
Yeah.
So more and more people wanted to use it, and after 2 months, it was already 4 million people on this app.
Wow.
So, and then Facebook just bought them for $30 million. So that was very, very interesting for me, and then probably one of the most extraordinary case study that I came across, because
That's
it just
crazy.
shows, yeah, because it was very planned, the whole campaign, the marketing campaign and the app itself, because the app itself had like 5 viral features as well, which was also, yeah.
That's
So
awesome. That's a crazy unique strategy, but when you think about it, it's very simple, but it's
yeah,
very
yeah,
smart. Like
yeah, yeah,
I've never
yeah,
seen anything like that.
yeah. I just remembered it like from 4 years ago.
Yeah,
Other than that, there is a very short that you can. You probably heard of Harris.
yeah,
Harris. So within 1 week from their launch, they collected 100,000 emails just because of the referral programs. Which, what is the most important thing in the referral program? The first reward has to be very attainable. So it's not like you have to invite hundreds of
yeah. It can't be
people.
too difficult.
Yeah, has to be very, very attainable, like free. Let's say free. They had actually how much? Yeah, they had to invite 5 people
Yeah,
for people to receive something, but they don't have like they can receive something like an ebook or whatever in your business, but people love to touch
like
the rewards.
feels.
Yeah, something that's physical, that's very, very, that's much more attractive actually. So they were offering their products, shaving products for the referrals, and this campaign had just 1 week, so it created a scarcity and FOMO as well. So after 1 week, they had hundreds of 100,000 emails collected.
Emails.
Okay, and so that's for the case studies. And I
Yeah,
wanted
wow.
to go through a few of cognitive biases, which are could be very um, useful for you.
Someone was
So
asking where they can find the flashcards. The flashcards, they're just there at the top. And the top, when you go to the menu, so if you scroll all the way to the top, maybe you can show where they can find
yeah,
the
but the thing
flashcards.
is that this
Yes,
menu
let me
that I
see.
have in here, this is for admins. So just
Yeah.
for
This is
me.
a bit different, but yeah, like
Yeah, but the
everyone who
thing is
buys the
also
product has the Brainiac, the flashcards, and the case studies.
okay,
That
but
menu at the top.
but some people have this bug. I have no idea how to, like, we are trying with my developer, we are trying to fix it somehow, because like very small number of people don't see this menu. They just see the logout section, and we have no idea why, because it shouldn't be a difference. But if
So
you
maybe
have
let
it,
us know. Let me see who it was. Ivan's Ulysse. Let us know if you see that menu at the top. Maybe he doesn't see the menu at the top.
and the thing is that
If they don't see the menu at the top, what do they have to do to get there?
yeah, they have also
They just go from
their
the
first
email. From the
email.
email.
Their first email. Yeah, right now I'm away, but till the end of this week, we'll just try to maybe just give the normal menu. Let's say. Okay.
Yeah. So in the email, like if in the email, they should have all the links.
Yeah. They have it. Uh, so regarding cognitive bias. So, for example, FOMO, fear of missing out. Right now, we are using it to, let's say, for having very, very specific time to close the deal. Like you have the time to buy this product till the end of Friday. So this creates some kind of fear of missing out, because this kind of deal with this small amount of money price won't be available ever for this product ever again. So this is
Right.
fear of missing out. This is very, very powerful, and people are using it like
That's like
normal
the
scam.
lifetime deals. The lifetime deals, they,
Yeah,
you have
yeah,
a limited time to get
yeah,
like your product.
yeah, yeah,
They the $59. They like you'll never get that price anywhere from anywhere
yeah,
else. And some deals, some lifetime deals, people tell you, oh, we'll never do another lifetime deal, or we'll never do it at this price again. I normally don't give don't say that, because never say never, that saying.
okay.
But there are a few that I know will never come back to the same. So
Yeah,
yours, I know 100% that it will never be this price again.
yeah,
And like it was the same. I said for a previous lifetime deal, I was certain 100% that it will never come back at
yeah,
that price. So um, yeah, this is, we're not doing FOMO for people, but it just reminded me of that. And
yeah, yeah.
um, yeah,
So this is very powerful. The other one that's very powerful that people should know about, um, unconsciously or not, the mere exposure effect. So if you meet if you meet someone once, you're just strangers. If you meet
yeah,
someone twice or like 5 times, you're more likely you know each other. But if
acquaintance.
you met someone actually, like if you stay friends for 7 years with anyone, this is yeah, this is a huge scale. For 7 years, it's very likely that you'll stay friends forever. This is some digression, but if you on statistically, you have to meet see the company like 7 times before purchase. It depends. It sometimes can be more, like 13
Sometimes
times. It
less.
can
Yeah,
sometimes less, like 1 time, but more or less, it's 7 times between you purchase from someone. So retargeting ads are very, very powerful, and content
yeah,
marketing. Um, Others, which is something very good, loss aversion. So I prefer to not lose my $20 than find another $20 somewhere else. Uh,
mm,
because yeah, that's how we think. It's much more emotional. It's much worse for me to just lose something than just win something, or just find something.
this is
So
really interesting, because this bias, um, you experience it when, if you trade in the stock market,
yeah,
or
yeah, yeah,
cryptocurrencies or anything. I know this because personal experience. I have done trading and investments.
mm,
And this is one that traders experience. They, your what you put your money in, it might come down, like the share price might come down
mm,
a little bit. And the what you're meant to do is to sell it. If you want to avoid a bigger loss,
mm,
sometimes it's better to cut your losses short, right? So to walk away from it, having lost 10%. But then what tends to happen sometimes, if you go into risky investments, is that then it goes down 20% or 30%, and then at that point you're like, oh, I can't sell now because
yeah,
I'm gonna lose too much. And then you
mm,
don't lose, you don't sell, but then it goes down 50%, and
yeah,
then you get to a point that you've lost a lot of money, where you could have sold that 10% loss. But it's what you're saying, that loss aversion. Like, people don't want to be
yeah.
proven wrong, or don't want to, is there's too much emotion attached to
Yeah.
losing. Yeah.
This is also called, what you are saying, also sunk cost. Wait a second.
Oh yeah, by the way, people, you have a search bar there where you can find stuff. You can find keywords. So
Yeah,
for example, you can type copywriting, or you could type
design.
FOMO, or different things like that, and you can find things.
So, for example, what you said
Oh,
already
the sunk
is also
cost effect. Yeah.
sunk cost effect, which is also similar to loss aversion, but it's also different. So,
Yeah.
this is, in my opinion, the effect that prevents people from living the toxic relationship. because you have already invested so much time and money, but usually time and emotional connection into this. So you don't want to leave it because it's just too much investment has went to it. So yeah, that's also another one. What I wanted to go also.
I love these biases, man. Just being able to understand better, you know, you know what our composition, like our mental composition, and understanding what those potential customers and clients I think, you know, how they react to things, or the emotions they go through to making decisions. It's really powerful stuff.
Yeah.
It can completely transform the way you do marketing, the way you sell, you know,
Or operate life.
the way you brand yourself.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
What's this one? Endowment effect.
Yeah. This one is very powerful as well for any kind of SaaS. So if you have the option to give free trials, which, for example, it's not a good idea to give free trials in the info product, because people will, trying to get as much as they can within the free trial. But in endowment, if you have any kind of SaaS, it's very good to give them free trials, or sometimes I even prefer to give, instead of free trial without adding their credit cards, I offer $1 trial for 7 days, which because sometimes if you have like free trial but people have to add their credit card, for people is something fishy going on. Why is it free, but why do I have to add my credit card? But if it's just $1, it's nothing, and you have already added your credit card, so it's also very powerful. And for endowment effect, when you customize it somehow, and during your free trial, it also works with IKEA effect, because you customize it, you create it. And endowment effect, whatever is yours already, you value it much more than something that is not yours.
Yeah. Well, they say in psychology that it's much easier to sell to a previous customer than to sell to a completely brand new customer. They said like it's something, you know, it's like 10 times harder to sell to a brand new person than an existing customer. So even if they pay you $1 for something, then it'll be much easier to convert them or to sell them something else. And that's why, like, a lot of, you know, people selling courses or things like that, it's just saturated the market with so much info products and things like that. But a lot of them that used to sell, you know, up front, they would sell you a $1,000 course. Now they're giving you away a lot of value for $20. But then, you know, on the upsell, right, they sell you more on the upsell and cross promotions and stuff like that.
I just can we move to another view?
You want me to take that away?
Oh, yeah. Because I think it's okay with this. Someone asked what time zone on Friday. I'm sure it's going to be like American time, midnight American time, US. The furthest to the west. I wanted for everyone to just use it, to be able to use it. So it's like my time is Saturday 10 a.m. But it's used to Eastern European time. So
let me check what that time is. Eastern European time.
It's probably yeah.
So it's 10 a.m. EET, is it?
Yeah.
10 at the moment it says the EET is 2:45 p.m. Is that your current time?
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be 10 a.m. EET on Saturday. So
it's like 4 a.m. in New York, New Jersey, because New York is like 6 hours. But then if you move to the Hawaii, Hawaii is midnight. They're midnight.
Okay, so 10 a.m. EET time on the 16th. Which is the Saturday. Okay, but there's the countdown timer, so people can follow the countdown.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
All right. Well, cool. Thank you for showing us that. We didn't want to do a really long live. We just wanted to spend a little bit of time showing people a few of the viral case studies and a few of the cognitive biases, so that they could get a feel for the platform and stuff. We didn't want to take it too long, but we still have gone 45 minutes, and
yeah.
I know you're visiting friends and helping them with some stuff, so don't want to take too much of your time. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, just leave them below, and we'll get to them. We'll get to them later, but we're probably not going to do like Q&A here, just not to make it any longer. And but yeah, thanks for giving us that walkthrough. If you guys have any doubts and any questions and want us to show you some other stuff, let us know, and we can do another short live, or we can just put some screenshots or whatever you need. But yeah, let us know. And yeah, the deal will be ending in less than 3 days, so if you know people that might be interested, please share it around, and don't wait until the last minute to buy, because we've found a few people have had issues with payment for some reason.
Yeah, you can reach me out on DM. I will try to solve it.
Yeah. Just send Michał a private message, and he'll get back to you and look after you. But awesome. Well, thank you. Have a good rest of your day, and everyone. Yeah, appreciate it. There's just one last thing here. What was this? Can you add space learn technology to the flashcards so I can review cards that are harder to remember more frequently than cards that I find easy to remember?
I want to add it. At the moment, I have no idea how. But
is this sort of like a add like a favorite section, or like
yeah. That's it. Because it's we have to figure this out. But
yeah, it's something that you definitely want to implement.
Yeah. I want to.
It's just not there at the moment, but it's definitely something that's
coming.
Yeah. Because that would be awesome.
Yeah. The same with case studies as well.
Yeah, for sure. All right, cool, awesome. All right, thank you. See you guys, and let us know if you have any more questions, and we'll get to them. All right, see you in the group. Bye.
Yeah.